Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to not Monday night, but Wednesday night's Game of Thrones. What is going on, everybody? We had to delay it due to a StreamYard issue, but we are here, and I would like to say hello to the ever phenomenal Joker voice. What's up, buddy?
Oh, party people, let's do this because we're coming in hot.
Oh, we're coming in hot. And speaking of somebody who's coming in hot, Nomi.
How's yeah? What's up, y'all?
What's up, Nomi?
Hi. No, just I'm gonna be eating dinner while we're streaming.
Oh,
okay.
You're good. I literally scarfed like 4 tacos before we started.
That's the life, man.
Too many jokes. Too many jokes.
Lily may or may not be joining.
Okay, that's fine. I know that Shadu can't make it, so let's say hi to the chat here real quick. Sleazy is giving us with the clocks. We think we're like about 2 minutes late. That's on me because, like I said, I was scarfing food. And of course, Shadu says can't hop on tonight or watch, but I can like both streams and hope the algorithm stay out. That's fine, dude. Don't worry about it. And Zombie Main, hell, everybody, what is going on, Zombie Main? How are you doing? All right, so we are starting with episode 10.
Yeah, the season finale of season 4. And this is where kind of we've only got a few more. We got about 5 more episodes going into next season until the writers run out of book.
That's a good point. Dempsey says, "What's up? Watching y'all on the big screen in my front room. That's awesome, as usual. No pressure, but my whole family is here watching. Oh no! Why would you put them through this?"
Thanks.
I apologize for any crunching noises that come from my mic.
What's up, Melvin?
What's up, Melvin? Says, "Howdy, folks. How you doing?" And
Zombie Main is. That's awesome.
That's pretty funny. All right, so let's get going here. Subtle Deviancy says, "Nomi is here. I have to behave." Oh, have you seen her on stream before?
I mean, that hasn't stopped anyone else before, so
True.
I feel like that was directed somewhere. I'm kidding. All right, let's get going. Here we go.
We are picking up right where we left off.
Oh yeah.
You just see just carnage.
Oh, it is massive carnage. And so something to add a little context. The giant. We are going to get there. The one that was storming the gate is actually the giant king. A long lineage, and they're a little grumpy about that he was killed. So all right. The carnage.
Mm-hmm.
But John is JV. John is on his way to see, obviously, Mance Rayder. Yes,
correct.
So he's got a journey to go see Mance Rayder, and I'm just gonna get to the part where he does, because nothing really happens in between except for some walking.
You're wearing a black cloak again.
Mm-hmm.
Sent to negotiate with you.
I've been sent to negotiate with you. Now, I have heard Kit in other roles. I think for this role, he right before he started shooting, he smoked at least half a pack of cigarettes and the whiskey shots to get that nice gruffness,
nice smoky voice going. It's like I had 10 packs today. I'm ready to do just shoot. But yes, it is meant for, obviously, for just moods, setting the mood. It's a very solemn sense because obviously Mance Rayder's lost a bunch of men. The Night's Watch has taken a dent too.
Well, to be fair, the amount of damage that Mance took is far smaller than what the Night's Watch took.
It is, yes. It absolutely is. Because Mance Rayder was basically, he was showing up with 100,000 dudes, 100,000 tribes, and the Night's Watch had about 107, including the stewards and stuff like that.
Yeah, like 105 total.
Yeah,
total, including the blind maester.
Yeah, subtle deviance. That's the voice I use when wearing a trench coat. Ladies, would you
Yeah.
like to see my junk? Oh, just me? Okay, sorry.
Here's my trusting nature got the better of me. It's happened before. I was hoping your loyalty was real when you pledged yourself to us, Jon Snow. Truly, I was.
The Halfhand ordered me to join your army and bring back whatever information I could to Castle Black. He made me kill him so you'd trust me. I was loyal.
Oh, we got Tim in the chat. Long live.
What up, Tim? How you doing, buddy? Long live. And we know he's going to say Jon Snow. He is very much a Jon Snow fan. Or Raylos, yeah. It's very true. He does like his Raylos. Of course, I think he does it as a troll at this point.
To him, I think of my Night's Watch vows.
All of your vows.
All your vows.
There wasn't
Man,
enough to turn you, eh?
you know,
Turn
Which I would say I would let Nomi explain it, but John obviously broke his vows because he got down a little bit.
Nomi, would
Yes.
you care to explain?
Oh, no, actually, I don't care to explain because someone's giving me a phone call right now.
Oh, you're getting a phone call?
and I actually need to take it.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. Dempsey says that battle at the wall would be like watching the 40-year-old version versus the Horde of Death.
Wow, that's a grim prospect.
That's not thinking very highly of him. I'll tell you that much.
Never mind.
She put 3 hours in me when I escaped.
Did you see her again
Double
at
double
Castle
drink
Black?
to her.
Yes,
Oh yeah,
And
she's dead.
by your hand.
you're doing?
Hmm.
Well,
No.
thank you.
Young kid, about 12, I'd say, maybe 10.
Yeah, with a lucky shot.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna have a little bit of drink. We're gonna negotiate.
Yeah, and we find out later on what they're actually drinking here. This is sour yak's milk.
Gross.
Oh, that sounds awful.
It's
Well,
a proper northern drink.
Oh, well, when I was in India, I had freshly squeezed buffalo milk, and that's something. So, yeah,
Really?
yes.
Care to elaborate?
A little bit.
Well, I was in the country of India, and
Obviously.
they don't use anything that comes from a cow because a cow is considered a holy god.
Sacred, right?
Yeah. So there was one day that the group that I was with, we were in the village, we were drinking chai tea, and it was like a nice afternoon drinking the chai tea. And it dawned on me, it's like, what milk are we using since they don't use cow milk? And I asked.
And
they're
you had to ask.
I had to ask. And they pointed, oh yeah, the buffalo over there. We got the milk straight from the udder for the chai tea.
Sleazy says, making a meme of Nomi drinking the green milk now. That would be a
no.
Last Jedi reference.
Reference.
For anybody who's seen The Last Jedi.
May or may not be watching Ahsoka.
Dempsey.
I'm about to say,
Dempsey.
Boosh is not here, and Dempsey's filling in already.
Oh, yes.
I'll just leave it up to the imagination of what was said for now. Oh, it's my bad. It's muted.
Well, yeah. So they pour the drink, and John kind of hesitates, and Mance is a little like really poison.
Yeah.
Poison. Come on.
You have to understand where Mance is coming from too, because it's like John. Seriously, if he was going to make an example of you, he would literally probably have you drawn, quartered, and burned, and everything under the sun, and
slowly.
literally slowly, probably crucify you first, and then let you slowly die, and then all sorts of the good stuff,
and then let the Thens eat you.
This is so not a family show. I'm so subtle deviancy. I can't. There's a family watching right now. I can't put that on.
No.
Can't put that up. Oh man.
Somebody's like, oh, that's not wine. Well, yeah, there's no grapes.
No, it's a proper
up there.
northern drink,
Oh,
John.
that's not what I wanted to do.
You
Are
did
you
well.
sure?
Fought hard.
Yes, nobody wants to see my face that close. That's how you lose viewers, not gain them.
Killed some of our strongest men. One of our giants went into your tunnel and never came out again. Mag the Mighty.
He's dead. He killed my friend Gren.
He was their king, last of a bloodline that stretches back before the first men.
Gren
That's a long
came from
time.
a farm.
Mag and Gren.
Gren and Mag.
Go back.
I will admit, I think it is Dempsey says Tim on your left. On your left. I do think it's
listen.
yes.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
So yeah, no, yeah, so I think it's actually pretty cool, to be honest, that they do actually toast to obviously to Mag and Gren, two combatants from each side. Obviously, one is a massive giant, and the Night's Watch it literally killed all 5 of them trying to take that giant down. So obviously, probably the last 1 or 2 men, they had severe injuries. They managed to kill the giant, and then they died themselves before morning. When John was able to make it down there to the tunnel, that's pretty good battle. I think that's a great way to look at things. So I did kind of like that.
Did I trouble you for something to eat? I don't imagine our guest has eaten anything for quite some time. So
So
you're here
Mance is
to
like,
strike a bargain.
okay, you've come to negotiate. Okay, cool. Have a drink, have some food. We're gonna do this civilized.
Yes. Let's see how that civility turn. What is up, Revenge in the Netherrealm? What's up, friend?
What's
Hey, buddy.
up, Revenge?
Welcome to our impromptu Wednesday night stream. We will be returning to normal time on Monday.
You know, I know you're low on arrows, you're low on oil, you're low on men. How many are left? 50?
I told Tormund in the realm. We have more than 1,000 men.
I showed you everything I had. The whole army, 100,000 strong. And what did you do? You fired on us with everything you had. It wasn't much. As soon as I saw that, I sent 400 men to climb the wall, an unmanned stretch 5 miles west of here. A lot of them will die climbing, but most of them will be over by the end of the day. It's me being honest with you, Jon Snow, which is more than you've ever done for me. My people have bled enough. We're not here to conquer. We're here to hide behind your wall. Just like you. We need your tunnel. And we both know that winter is coming. And if my people aren't south of the wall when it comes in earnest, we'll all end up worse than dead. You want to strike a bargain with me? Here's the bargain. You
Here
go
it is.
back.
Yep.
You open the gates to us, and I swear to you that no one else will die. Refuse, and we'll kill every last man in Castle Black.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
And John's really not in any position to say, I think we can take you.
no, not at all. They have literally they have been ravaged, and it's one of those things too that Mance Rayder is kind of a man of his word. He's not one to, in my opinion, step out against that. So I think that would be your best bet because John knows just as well as Mance does that winter is indeed coming, and we all know
Yes.
that what that means. So just sorry, real quick, guys. I can't remember if I put everybody's details in the chat in the description or not. I'll have to look
Yeah,
here in
you
a
did.
second. Okay, cool. Thanks for awesome. All right, let's get back here.
Oh, that's why you're here. I reckon you could do it before any of them could stop you. They'd kill you, of course. They'd kill you slow, but you knew that when you came in here. Are you capable of that, Jon Snow? Killing a man in his own tent when he's just offered you peace? Is that what the Night's Watch is? Is that what you are?
Mm-hmm. and then they hear horns, and Mance is like, "Are you seriously attacking us?" And John's like, "No. Like you said, we don't have the manpower."
Yeah, and he literally, that's what he just said. Because there's going to be a little bit of fighting here. So I'm going to slightly skip forward. Actually, we'll show just a smidgen of it. This is
Dipsy.
Oh no.
Oh, Mr. Lannister, tear down that wall.
God, that's pretty funny. All right, that's what's coming in. That's literally what is incoming right there.
Right. So we know that. So this is obviously Stannis, and so I'm like, how many soldiers did he buy? Because he didn't have that. He didn't have that force when he left for Avos.
No, he didn't. And it's almost one of those things that I wish that Should Do was actually listening in the chat so he could tell us maybe a little bit of backstory that we don't know. Where the hell do you get all those fucking people? Is that in the books? Because I haven't read the books. Like most people, I know the show. I just know the show lore. But I give the kid credit. He knows his shit about the fucking books.
Shadow, grace us with your knowledge in the chat.
I think he's working or something. Oh no, he said he has family
traveling.
stuff.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
So
Stannis attacks, and obviously they are over.
Hey, love it.
What is up? Love it. I love it.
Hi.
Hey, y'all. We love it after all. Okay.
And this is a great little exchange here. This makes me like Mance even more. I mean, because Mance is a really cool character, and this is just even. I like it even more. You're the king beyond the wall. Mm-hmm. Do you know who I am? Don't care.
No, he doesn't care. I love that part. Wow. Subtle deviancy. Shadow is registering at his local police department.
Even I won't go that far. Wow.
Wow. Well, when you're on the YouTubes, you know what? You're gonna catch hands sometimes.
It happens.
It happens. Oh, I mean, just look. You guys probably haven't seen it on my channel just yet, but this is my new profile picture. This is the tyranny hooker. So
nice.
Yeah, that's me.
Well,
I'm the tyranny hooker. I'm a meme. So enjoy. That's what I said. Steer into the skid, kid.
Would talk to your manager?
Yeah. Excuse me. I'd like to talk to your manager.
The king beyond the wall. You know who I am?
Never had the pleasure.
This is Stannis Baratheon, the one true king of the Seven Kingdoms.
We're not in the Seven Kingdoms.
For this weather.
Mm-hmm.
It is customary to kneel when surrendering to a king.
We do not kneel. Hashtag fuck you, Stannis.
Mm-hmm.
We do not kneel.
I'll have thousands of your men in chains by nightfall. I've nowhere to put them. I've nothing to feed them. I'm not here to slaughter beat dogs. Their fate depends on their king.
All the same.
We do not kneel.
Hashtag fuck you, Stannis.
Yeah, that's a major fuck you. And I got a lot of I like Mance more than I like Stannis. I'm gonna be honest. I think Stannis is his method of doing things is horseshit. It's cheating the line, and that's why I don't like him, because he tried to use magic to gain control.
And plus Mance for being a battle commander and everything. Now that he's assuming this position of power, which he hasn't claimed yet, that he's become very thin-skinned.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anything that is even slightly a thing of could be perceived disrespect, he takes as a personal slight to him.
Yes, he does.
Take these men away.
What's a man of the night's watch doing in a wildling camp?
I was sent to discuss terms with the king beyond the wall.
You're speaking to the one true king.
What's up, Jay?
Jay Desolate says, "Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, Jay Desolate? Thank you for thanks for joining us, man. We're just discussing a little Game of Thrones, you know,
Boy,
back when it was still good, by the way."
you will address him as your grace.
I know he's the king. My father died for him.
I like this
My
part.
name is Jon Snow, your grace. I'm Ned Stark's son.
Okay, so already now John gets a level of cred. John is like leveled up in cred already.
Yep, that's a big step up too, because Ned Stark was ultimately the one who was like, dude, Stannis Baratheon should be king, and you know, obviously, so yeah, big credit
My
points.
father was an honorable man.
He was, your grace.
And
What do you think he'd have
look
done
what that
now?
got him.
Yeah, his head taken off.
I was this man's prisoner once. He could have tortured me, he could have killed me. But he spared my life. I think my father would have taken him prisoner. Listen to what he had to say.
Very well then. Take him.
Yeah, Dempsey, you're kind of right too. I think you're not wrong.
No, I will say in a sense, yes, it is in a sense on Ned's head, because you know, basically Ned Stark is the one that kicked everything off. Robert is definitely guilty in it also, because he specifically went and got Ned, knowing that Ned would not is not a politician. He would not go along with the bureaucracy. And what's up, Rolando Flores says, "What's up?"
Hey,
buddy?
Rolando, what's up, man?
So yes, ultimately, yeah, it all started with Ned Stark, and it ended with a blonde Targaryen girl. And
McQueen.
yeah, back when, well, that was the end of when the writing was shit.
But we're gonna get there. It's just
we got plenty of time.
Your grace. If my father had seen the things that I've seen, he'd also tell you to burn the dead before nightfall.
all of them.
All of them.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, I do like that stare down, by the way, because Stannis is looking at him like, he's like I don't understand, like, you know what I'm saying, like he's confused,
And John is just like, no, dude, trust me.
yeah, he's like dude, no shit, like seriously.
You just do it.
Yeah, no, I'm highlighting this one first, and then subtle deviancy. Stannis is the Mike Pence of Westeros. hold on, I got something for that. Thank you.
Oh wow, that is great. That is great.
We don't usually talk about any kind of politics here, but that was actually really funny, and I think most people understand that. All right. The next scene is going to get interesting.
I would suggest milk of the poppy.
Milk of the puppy. Manticore venom.
Fucking guy.
Completely insensate.
Bloody mortals.
The cause appears to be manticore venom.
It is the death's head manticore.
Yes, I've read a great deal about it. It's a horrible poison, usually Mantari.
So Maester Pycelle is saying, yo, wow, this venom here, it's academic at this point. Sir Gregor's gone. This is just over. And the other guy, the mad scientist, if you will, Qyburn is. Qyburn's like, oh no, I can change this. I can make this happen. I'm just going to need some space here. And Pycelle gets kicked out of his own lab.
Yeah. Oh, he does too. And this is the best part.
You're doing?
Saving him.
Your Grace, I wish it were otherwise, but Sir Gregor is beyond Saving? Well beyond. This man, not even a maester, let alone grand maester.
That's for the best.
That's
No
not right.
master knows how to save him.
That is exactly the sort of arrogance that had him expelled from the citadel, Your Grace. His curiosity was deemed dangerous and unnatural. Rightly so, in my opinion.
You're dismissed, Grand Maester.
Well,
Your Grace, this is my laboratory.
Not anymore.
But I,
Oh, he's butthurt, dude.
yeah.
I have to be honest. I was kind of shocked. I forgot about this part. Him throwing the tools in a fit. I feel like Cersei doesn't like him enough as it is. That's kind of poking the bear of like, I want to get my head on a spike.
Yeah, he's based. Well, again, Qyburn has been ever since Robert's rebellion has been a lackey of the Lannisters completely.
Mm-hmm.
And he's expecting some loyalty back. And Cersei is like, no, you don't help me at all. You're kind of a jerk.
She hates him.
And you're lecherous.
Yes. And she despises him. Like even when
most because he's a Tywin suck up.
Well, and I think Cersei is very much in the know that he's probably a giant perv. I think Pycelle has some people fooled that the whole Grace. No, he is playing a part, and I think she is somewhat aware of it.
Right.
Dempsey says,
Yes,
"Have you?" Yes, I have not, but I will definitely check it out.
Some of that stuff is hilarious.
Oh, I'll have to check it out then.
Difficult to say, Grace. But if my past work is any guide,
Lunar!
Hey, Lunar.
What's up, Lunar
What's
girl?
up?
and a chance.
We stand a
Do everything
chance.
you can. Come to me for anything you need.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Thank you. The process may change him.
Process may change. Somewhat.
Will it make him not as strong? Oh no.
Will it weaken him?
Go for it.
Oh no.
and Qyburn has a little grin.
Let me
What
see
is
if I
it?
just back it
What
up
is it?
ever so
Oh,
slightly.
no.
Yeah, here we go. I backed it up ever so slightly because now I have the power to do that.
Oh no.
That's the look of a mad scientist. If you want my honest opinion, like, oh no, he's going to become a. Revenge says Nomi is dead silent. Well, she's also kind of in the process of eating. So,
Do you want to hear that all the time?
there you go. There it is. They do have channels for that. They're called ASMR. I mean, now I've never heard anybody eat something, but
I've watched.
Oh, go ahead, JV.
I've known some folks and they directed me to one of these guys talking like this, and he opens a box of Hostess snowballs, and then he pulls one out and he opens the wrapper. He's like, "Oh, is this wonderful?" And I'm just like, yes.
Well, this is me eating some chips, and I hope you can tolerate the crunching sounds going directly into your ear.
But what kind of chips?
Blue corn.
Oh,
Like I'm eating avocado salsa with it
ooh,
because I'm Mexican.
Dempsey said carrot. Yum yum. It's not a carrot. Okay, so yes, so
wow, Sam.
all right. What's up? Samuel says, and I'm going to have to get into character this. Holy fuck, Ryan! Put your hat on. You look weird.
I think I can do it better, Sam.
There you go.
Holy fuck, Ryan! Put your hat on. You look weird.
I think that's a
That's
little
better.
better. Yeah. I think you needed a little more emphasis in the speed of the voice, but I think the voice was a lot closer. At least Revenge is laughing. All right, so the next scene is going to be a good one because of Charles Dance.
This scene. Okay, Cersei just okay. Now
And I'm gonna go put a hat on. I'll be right back.
No, you look good without a hat. Don't listen to Samuel. Okay, whatever.
No, I heard you.
Oh, okay.
So we got Tywin, ever stoic, and he's finally caught off guard. I mean, really caught off guard. And Cersei, leading Nahidi in this scene is just chewing the scenery. She's just and she has dialed it to 11, and it is amazing.
Kind of like me right now.
A little bit.
Do you want to crunch one more time for us for the crowd?
That's the quality content you get here, folks.
Dempsey said, "Us bald guys and shaved head guys need to stay together." Not necessarily shaved. Just I keep my hair so short because of the military anymore. That's it's just too hot this summer. I'll tell you what. Even here in the Midwest, the humidity is higher than normal, and it's not Florida high, but still, it's enough that. Samuel says, "Sound quality's better though. You get your missing cable replaced." I did. That's why I have everything set up today, and I no longer have potato internet, and it's also easier on two computers. Dempsey says, "My wife says you look like Kane Hodder." I'd take that as a compliment. Oh, I would, because I'm 6'4" and he's like 6'6", so we're both big guys. I could go on a killing spree.
Well, that's kidding,
Brandon. Brandon says, "Looney Tunes fan 2000. What's up?" I don't know about the voice, but okay. Revenge says nobody would make the most comical SMR shorts. That would actually be really funny.
Thanks for giving me an idea.
It would actually be. It would probably be really good content because you would be making fun of them, and if you just found like random things to crunch on, like people would probably just die laughing because ASMR is weird. It's weird. Oop, pop up. Go away, pop up. I said, go away, pop up. Thank you.
You're betrothed to Loras Tyrell, and you will marry Loras Tyrell as soon as Tommen marries Marjorie.
I will not.
Jaime cannot marry or inherit lands. Tyrion's sentence will be carried out tomorrow. You have on several occasions made great claims about your commitment to this family's future. Your role in that future is more vital now than it ever was.
I will stay in King's Landing where I belong with my son, the king.
When you were 9 years old, I was called to the capital. I decided to take your brother with me and not you. You insisted that you would not be left at Casterly Rock under any circumstances. And if you recall...
I'm not interested in hearing another one of your smug stories about the time you won. This isn't going to be one of those times.
Do you think you'll be the first person dragged into a sept to be married against her will?
When you marched into the throne room to tell me we'd won the Battle of Blackwater, do you remember?
I love that he says to be dragged into the sept. As in, woman, you have no choice in this matter. He's like, I am your father. I'm Tywin Lannister, and you'll do as I fucking say. Like, he is not gentle about it. And that's why I love Charles Dance as an actor, because I think Lena Headey was trying to Headey. Okay, thank you. She was trying to keep up with the presence that Charles Dance has because she's supposed to be his daughter, and you don't get a whole lot of interactions between the two of them, just one-on-one. What is up there, Vanquish? AZ says, "Up, folks? How's it going, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, buddy."
I was sitting on the Iron Throne with Tommen.
I was about to give him essence of nightshade. That's how far I was willing to go when I thought someone awful had come to take my son away. Someone awful is coming to take him away.
No.
Joffrey is dead. Marcella's been sold like livestock, and now you want to ship me off to Highgarden and steal my boy, my last boy.
Marjorie will dig her claws in, you will dig your claws in, and you'll fight over him like beasts until you...
So Cersei just said, okay, when this is what I was willing to do when I thought someone awful was coming for my boy. someone awful is coming for my boy. And then she mentions him and Marjorie. Because let's be from a mom standpoint, she is like, no, Tommen is good. Tommen is sweet. And you two political monsters are going to tear him apart.
The irony is, though, is that Marjorie is definitely a political figure, but she's probably the kindest political figure. And Cersei can't probably grasp that she's more of a political monster that would warp her child than Marjorie would. But she doesn't see it that way. She looks at it as like a mother, that I have his best interest at heart. So, but she's very much acting like a mom here, and which is, it's only her children that bring out the beast, so to speak.
Apart. I will burn our house to the ground before I let that happen.
How will you do that?
Uh-oh. And now she plays the card.
I'll tell everyone the truth.
What truth would that be?
Oh, she plays this card.
You don't know, do you? You never believed it.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot.
How is that possible?
Wow.
What am I saying? Of course it's possible. How can someone so consumed by the idea of his family have any conception what his actual family was doing? We were right there in front of you and you didn't see us. One look in the past 20 years. One real look at your own children.
I have to ask. I really have to ask everybody on the panel. Do you think, now that she's literally breaking it down like this, do you think he's known the whole time, and he's just doesn't want to acknowledge it, or is he literally that oblivious? Because I don't think he's that oblivious.
Oh, he knows.
No. I think, okay, even if he did know, he's going to turn a blind eye, and he's going to do everything he can for the public perception that his family is strong and united. So even if he did know, he's not going to look in that direction. And to a degree, I think that made him a little bit oblivious at some point, because you tell yourself a lie enough times, it becomes truth.
Yes, exactly. And subtle deviancy, your first comment just a minute ago, I think JV and I can get behind that. Thank you, Dempsey, for posting my link over there on JV's channel. Also,
And
Nomi and Nomi's as well. So she can, comical ASMR shorts would be 60 seconds.
Great timing on that too, Nomi. That was great timing.
Oh, subtle deviancy. Why?
No.
I live to bring the LOLs.
Oh, no. And Revenge says, I think he had a clue somewhat. I do too. I forgot Zombie Man was here, so I shouldn't have showed that one, but I already did.
Children, and you would have
Sorry to your parents.
None what?
Everything they say is true about Jamie and me.
No.
Your legacy is a lie.
and she's loving this. She's loving this because again, in the later part of this season here, Tywin has been beaten twice by his kids.
And I think that's the only unifying factor that his kids have in common, is that they probably hate their father more, because he's not a nice man. I mean, he'll do anything and everything to hold his family together. Revenge says Lena Headey is damn good actress. Yes, she is.
Dempsey.
You can leave that to your imagination, because it wasn't explained. So, but look at that look on her face, like going, she's just wallowing and reveling.
I got you.
And the fact that her tone of voice is even more soft-spoken means that I know I've won.
Yeah, I'm not going.
I have the high ground.
Yes.
Suck it, bitch.
There's your modern interpretation. Suck it, bitch. Yes, pretty much.
Gotcha, bitch.
I gotcha, bitch. All right, so the next scene is actually gonna kick off with Jamie and Cersei. So this is basically a continuation of the next scene, where Jamie, of course, is pondering over his own legacy, I'll say, because he doesn't have much of a legacy in his opinion.
You won. One fewer brother. You must be proud of yourself. There's really nothing you wouldn't do, is there?
For my family, no, nothing. I would do things.
Weird. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? There's nothing I wouldn't do for my family. Sound more like your father than you realize. Dempsey says a zombie main is 18. No need to pull punches. Okay, that's worse for me. Subtle Deviancy says I was sold on this live stream being family friendly. What the hell happened? You and Dempsey?
True.
Bush isn't even here. Bush would be proud though. Bush would be better. So
Things for my family you couldn't imagine.
Tyrion is your family.
He's not.
You don't get to choose.
I do, so do you. You can choose the creature that killed our mother to come into this world.
Really
What a
not
bitch.
enough to blame him for
oh yeah, she's absolutely a freaking see you next Tuesday. And I say that because with the utmost respect for her character.
that. He didn't decide to kill her. He was an infant.
Disease doesn't decide to kill you. All the same, you cut it out before it does.
What do you decide? What do you choose?
Yes, I did to get back to you, to endure all that only to find you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Family friendly.
Um,
Emphasis on family.
I'll say
Fatality.
Ew. No, yeah, talk about it's all relative. So she's won. Cersei has won, so she's feeling rather frisky. I don't think we need the noises of them smacking lips.
To father.
But you can hear the noise of me eating chips instead.
Yeah, you want to go ahead. Give the people what they want.
Just imagine.
Jesus. Every week it's something new. I'll tell you what, we find something new is to just stick.
Just imagine a scene of Jamie and Cersei in a room, and she has the high ground from her father, and
Eating
she's
chips.
going to go and make out with her brother, and you can only imagine the sounds of their lips meeting each other.
What are they swapping chips in their mouth? Dempsey says, I'm cackling like a madman in my front room. This is more fun than just the show itself. And the show ruled at this point. Yes, it did. Thank you. We much appreciated. Wow, I'll tell you what. So I caught a clip of the Whatever podcast, and I know some people are like, it's like watching Jerry Springer for the modern age. Zombie mates is what the hell.
Sorry,
and
guys.
There was a super chat that literally said to one of the panels, because she had like killer abs. She's like a fitness whatever. And just like, I want to eat steak and eggs off of your stomach. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
I think that comes from an SNL skit from years ago when Taylor
Does it?
Lautner, yeah.
Okay.
When Taylor Lautner, I mean, I wouldn't say steak and eggs. When Taylor Lautner was like still relevant, when Twilight was like such a hot thing back then, he was a guest on Twilight. And he was like a little school, like portraying himself as a little schoolgirl. And they brought up an actual poster of Taylor Lautner. So it's him, like they're fangirling over, like, oh yeah, Taylor Lautner. And he's like, I just look at his abs. I just couldn't eat them.
Oh, you're robot Nomi. I think she's gone.
No!
Oh, no, you're back.
I'm here. Sorry, kids. I don't know what happened. Bush is here, finally.
Bush is right as hair. That's true. Oh, and Nomi is Jewish. That's true.
Thanks for pointing that out.
Okay, so Zombie Main says, huh? And then, of course, his all in the family here. It says, I'll explain it later, man.
Wow.
No.
I mean, Sure.
Revenge says, "What the hell? Twilight was hot." Well, to the ladies,
Well, when it was relevant, when all the dumb illiterate girls who thought that was actual literature, and they turned it into a movie. Yeah, so it was Taylor Lautner. He's like, I just want to make cookies on those abs.
I got to be honest.
Wait, how was that again?
Yeah, there you go.
Ryan, don't highlight me. Who was it that said it? That said that they want to make steak and eggs. Oh, on the whatever podcast. Yeah,
Yeah. There's a super chat
God.
that told a fitness model on the show. And what was cool is that the fitness model on the show, in the clip, she seemed pretty like mellow headed. But there was a super chat for like $100 said that I want to eat steak and eggs off of your abs. And I'm like, all right.
Well.
So did Martin create Cersei with Cleopatra in mind? I don't know.
No, because this was based on this entire story was based on the War of the Roses.
Okay, there you go. So back to It's All in the Family.
It's all relative. It's all relative.
I told him I won't marry Loras Tyrell. I told him I'm staying right here with Tommen, with you.
Just accept that.
Go and ask him.
Ew. What? You missed that joke from earlier. Oh God. So they get to win. Apparently twice. Apparently.
About Tywin Lannister. I don't choose Tywin Lannister. I don't love Tywin Lannister. I love my brother. Not my lover. People will whisper. They'll make their jokes. Let them. They're all so small I can't even see them. I only see what matters.
Ew.
So that's uncomfortable.
Yeah, very much so.
So the rest of the scene is subtle demon see Ryan's family tree has more forks than the Lannisters. Baffling. Well, you know what?
Well, I mean, to be honest, right now the Lannisters tree is more like a wreath.
Oh man, yeah. Okay, so now we're going to be getting to one of JV's favorite parts.
The Queen.
Yep.
That's not the Queen.
Never go.
That is definitely not the Queen.
Oh, why'd it go? Why'd it go back?
Oh dear. Here we go.
There we go.
That's a lot of titles.
In Urnio Sitkinvis, Ose, Aviritsuran, Auhis, Eglivis, Nuhabrazi, Fenes, Isa. I can speak the common tongue if you wish.
You speak it very well.
Before
Yes,
you
that would
freed me,
be
I
preferred.
belonged to Master Migdal. I was tutor to his children. I taught them languages and history. They know a great deal about your family because of me. Little Kala is only 7, but she admires you very much.
I hope I can prove worthy of her admiration.
What
What can I do for you?
When you took the city, the children begged me not to leave the house. But Master Migdal and I agreed that I must. So I lost my home. Now,
okay, so Dempsey here. So there is a phrase in the Westeros because the Targaryens are known to inbreed. That when a Targaryen is born, the gods flip a coin and the world holds its breath. So madness is something that is kind of in the turn. It's a roll of the dice.
That's all. That's one reason that you don't keep it in the family, ladies and gentlemen. Them genes just don't fit the same way together.
Yeah, that gene pool has the depth of a teaspoon.
Yeah, pretty much.
I have outfitted mess halls to feed all former slaves and barracks to shelter.
I do not mean to offend, Your Grace. I went to one of these places. The young prey on the old. Take what they want and beat us if we resist.
My Unsullied will make them safe again in short order, my friend. This I promise you.
Even if they are safe, who would I be there?
Yeah.
What purpose would I serve? With my master, I was a teacher. I had the respect and love of his children.
What is it that you want from me?
Your Grace, I ask you to let me sell myself back to Master Migdal.
You want to return to a man who owned you, like a goat or a chair.
Please, Your Grace. The young may rejoice in the new world you have built for them, but for those of us too old to change, there is only fear and squalor.
That's actually that's actually not an outlandish request either.
No, it's not. I mean, so what? I can bring it back on screen. How old would you say this guy is? Probably
70s.
70s?
Like,
yeah,
70s, maybe 80s in there.
It's all he's ever known. He wouldn't know how to, and of course he's a teacher. Even though he was owned, he was a teacher to those children. Right. And it sounds like the individual that owned him, the family was not cruel. It was actually a good family.
Yes.
Now, on the other end, there are obviously some issues with that, but which we're going to find out right now.
I am not alone. There are many outside waiting to beg the same.
I did not take this city to preside over the injustice I fought to destroy. I took it to bring people freedom. But freedom means making your own choices. I will allow you to sign a contract with your former master. It may not cover a period lasting longer than a year.
Okay, so this is like to split the difference here. I will let you go back to him, but you're not going to be a slave. You're going to be an employee.
Mm-hmm. Which is very capitalistic of them. So, and of course, we have a little bit of pushback on this.
Well, but Selmy also brings up a valid point that, some people once they hear this, because the once you've done it for one, you're going to have to do it for another and another and another. And some people are going to take advantage of this, which is very true.
Mm-hmm.
The men serving them will be slaves in all but name.
Employees, basically the same thing.
Yep. Oh man,
this approach, my friend.
And I don't know who this guy is, but you believe everything about him, that he's just because he's so scrawny and like malnourished and his hands are like gnarled and he's just the way he speaks. And I'm like, oh no, that is, and your heart just breaks.
Oh yeah. Like, this dude's good.
Als je van je vrouw.
Jawel, bo ga skot neerse.
Oh, Sandra.
I am gentleman.
I have brought to you.
This is young man,
He came from the sky.
Yes, over.
The black one.
When she does
the winged shadow.
The winged shadow.
What is young man,
He came from the
So
sky.
that's Drogon. And that's not a goat.
No, it's not. This one was actually given the guy's everybody's acting in the scene was actually kind of challenging to watch. You feel really bad for a fictional character that's not real.
That you've never met. I mean, it's
What was her name? Zyla.
Woof.
How old was she? 3. 3. Sef fesir drogon on the Toxtaur.
Utis Fiorinelli seva hojauga vori zobri haritovisko niedali. Rohimba.
Gavilleria ti inni an yamaz Abbas.
Ooh. Now this is a very big decision for Dany here. Because she's not a conqueror, she is a queen. She is ruling. She has people that she has to take care of. Mm-hmm. So and yet she has her children, her dragons. And she has to put the needs of her people above her dragons, her pets, her children.
Which really sucks too, because the ones that are paying the price are not the ones that did it. They're the younger ones.
Right.
And
well, they were all born at the same time, but these are the smaller ones. This is Viserion and Rhaegal.
Mm-hmm. And they're which really kind of sucks because they're the ones that get punished for it. It's also a
Dempsey.
Dany, did you do that? You're grounded. Yeah. It's also a great allegory for what happens in the modern age, because obviously one can ruin it for many, and that. I really wish I could show the whole scene as it is, because it really is a powerful scene after what you just saw.
So basically,
you not only go ahead, dude.
So basically, she locks up her dragons, which not only keeps them. It's a detrimental effect, because not only does it separate them from her, but because of that collar and because they're in a confined space, it's going to hamper their growth.
Yes, it does. I mean, because they may not be human children, but they are still children in a sense. They are young animals. And so I mean, look what the last couple of years did to the kids for cooping them up in a house. But all right, let's let this play out a little bit more. And they are not big. These ones are not big.
No.
They are, at this point, they're like what? Maybe a quarter of the size that Drogon is?
Maybe about half.
Okay. He's definitely a decent amount larger, and it would be no contest if there would be a fight between the three of them. So it kind of sucks, especially because hold on a sec. Subtle deviancy says, "Is lock up the dragons a euphemism for giving entertained?" What? No, it's really not. It's really not. Well, this episode just bums you out over the last 10 minutes, doesn't it?
I know, right? It's kind of a downer.
Yeah, well, they gotta.
No main thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of like an emotional heartstrings pulling out of your chest moment because she's held liable. Like that was the dragons were just being dragons, and she feels guilty. So she has no control.
Yeah.
Well, she does have control because she is the mother, but children need to be punished. But I think that might have been like too much of a severe punishment.
Right, and this is something that is really, and this would lead to Danny's downfall. Eventually, is Danny is not a ruler. Danny's a conqueror. Is a big difference. Danny's really not meant to be in one place. Sedentary.
Mm-hmm. And she obviously too, she would have had to have known about her family's lineage and about how they they kept the dragons in basically their own underground catacombs. They were, what's it called in House of the Dragon, JV, where they keep the dragons? The
Dragon Mount.
Okay, yeah. So they basically keep them in a place where they are technically free, but they know that as a place that is shelter, it is somewhere that they can go. It's easy to have them. She hasn't tried to control them. She hasn't tried to teach them. She hasn't tried to really ride them. She's just let them grow. And I feel like that's a failure on her part because she should know her family's lineage. She should know her family history.
Okay, well, all she's known about her family's history is from Viserys.
Mm.
So I don't think Viserys had really factored dragons into anything. Only the great glorious stories of Aegon the Conqueror and Prince Daemon and Maegor the Cruel. After season 2 of House of the Dragon, dragons were almost taken off the board completely.
Mm-hmm. And also at the same time too, it is a great question because she was really young, right? When her father was ultimately killed.
She had just been born.
Oh, then yeah, she wouldn't have learned her family history. Never mind. Yeah. Well, revenge. You literally just kind of hit it on the head. Well, wasn't she kind of more of a distant Targaryen technically? Well, yeah, because she wasn't. Her father was killed and she was a baby, so she wasn't taught anything about their lineage. So, and of course, Viserys III, her brother, was a raging pile of shit.
Right. So when Jaime struck down King Aerys, Danny's mother and Viserys were on Dragonstone, and there was a massive storm that night she was born. This is why she's known as Daenerys Stormborn.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were whisked away upon hearing that King Aerys had been slain. They were whisked away to Pentos immediately.
Yeah. So no, that actually. So the overreaction then does make sense now. So it's just kind of a bummer.
Men, women, and children who will never know their names. It is for us to remember them, our brothers. We shall never see their like again.
And now their watch has ended.
And now their watch is ended.
Burning the bodies. And then someone's given Jon the eyes through the flames. I wonder who that would be.
Yeah, a little bit. All right, light the flames. Come on. They do every. I'm gonna skip forward just a smidge. Rooney. There we go. Flames. Gee whiz. Who could have foreseen?
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Sorry, I'm rearranging shit on the desk. All right, so now we go to.
Oh, Tormund.
Blind man patched me up. Why?
He's sworn to treat all wounded men, friend or foe.
You want me alive so you can torture me?
No one's gonna torture you.
So how do we die? Hanging? Beheading? Drop us from the top of the wall?
I don't know what happens to the prisoners.
Who decides?
I suppose Stannis does.
You're king now.
I don't have a king.
You spend too much time with us, Jon Snow. You can never be an healer again.
We're gonna burn the bodies of your dead. Do you want to say any words over them?
Words?
Words?
What kind of words?
Funeral words. I don't know how the free folk do it.
Do what?
Say farewell.
Ted can't hear us.
Ted can't hear us, boy.
So he's a big softy. As you can see, yes, doesn't have much use for tradition, so to speak.
Well, south of the wall, tradition. Their life is very practical.
She loved you.
Mm-hmm.
She told you?
No.
Didn't have to.
What we talked about was killing you.
Oh, I know.
Nomi, care to elaborate on this?
No, because I'm getting an ice cream. No.
You're getting an ice cream now?
More of a drumstick.
More of a drumstick. Okay. So, but when a woman, so if I guess a word to add, if you keep talking about how much you want to kill a man or something, because
I've had the feeling.
Because and the violence is her the middle name. Does that mean you've not gotten over them?
Ooh, that's a good question. Like,
that's why I asked it.
Thanks for painting that picture. Like, is the hate there? Like, I really want this person to die, but I don't want them to like die because I still want them to live because I want to be with them? Or, yeah, that person can go straight to hell. Like,
I mean, I'm just asking you your thoughts on this.
Pretty much. Because obviously we can see that Jon just snuck out there to basically burn her body.
Right.
So
in the north. In the real north.
Mm-hmm. So
there's no second chances with me. You're done. Yes, the hate is real. Yes, you can go straight to hell. Don't let the door hit you. What else? Quit taking notes.
You know, times are changing. Ladies can do stuff now.
Yep, it's true. Equality.
Right. So,
whoa, here. Oh, now this gets interesting.
Yes, it does.
Ghost.
Nope, that's not Ghost.
That's not Ghost?
No, not Summer.
That's Summer.
Oh, is it Summer? Okay.
Rest with the three-eyed raven.
Revenge says equity. yeah, not equality, but the equity. I do love. We do love some equity around here.
We're not going to make it.
Jojen, we're already here.
Jojen! Jojen! Look, Jojen, look!
Hey, look!
Look. Like, And they do look.
And they look, and there's big weirwood tree. Big weirwood tree.
It's a big ass tree. So, JB, would you like to kind of fill in what the reason they're looking for that?
This is where the three-eyed raven is.
Mm-hmm.
They need to find rest.
This is where they have been. This is every vision that Jojen has had, every vision that Brandon has had, and this is where every vision has been leading them to. So they're almost at the end of their quest, and then wow, all of a sudden there's stuff coming up from the ice.
Mm-hmm. Both bushes. Hodor. I have a feeling that Hodor is not going to be down with this one.
So now we see white. Mira jumps right into action.
Oh.
Yes. This was where things get a little paranormal, and it gets. Yeah, no, I do like it too, and bounce it just a little bit forward.
Hodor!
He's a fucking freaky looking man.
Oh, what the heck is this?
What? Bush says, "Oh no, Juju."
Mm-hmm.
Chomp chomp.
Yeah, chomp. Yes. So, we get. Hold on. Dempsey says, Hodor got hosed. He was groomed for that task from a super young age. Your only job is to hold the door. Hodor.
Oh, wow. We're not there yet.
Way to make me cry. Gosh, Dempsey.
I know, right? Hodor.
Wow. All right, now here comes
level up. Hodor. Beast mode. Hodor smash.
Hodor smash. That's a thing.
It is a thing.
It is a thing. Why are you laughing like a perv? That's your pervy laugh. That's your pervy laugh.
Whoa.
You don't act like it's not.
That's not my pervy laugh.
It is when you're that's your laugh when you're thinking something dirty. And here we go.
Pops! What's up, Pops? Oh, what could possibly happen? Nice, Mira. Very good.
So, anybody want to watch a kid get stabbed to death?
Multiple times.
Multiple times.
Come with me, Brandon Stark.
Come with me if you want to live. Even Bush is like, Jesus.
Right.
He's gonna need some Jesus.
Then we get kind of a surprise. It's kind of like, come with me, Brandon Stark, and people are, and I'm like, wait a minute, is that what I think it is? Because the title of this episode is The Children.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's dead.
Bush.
What did Bush do now? Bush says, "Where were you 5 minutes ago, you stupid green bent?" Anybody from England know that bent is not the nicest word for women and women only.
Wow.
And they can't go in the cave.
They can't
Right.
follow us.
Now,
The power that
now, I want to add that one of the children with their grenades threw it on Jojen, so he would not become part of the army of the dead.
Yeah. So he gets to be crispy.
Well, I mean,
Extra
take your pick.
crispy.
I mean, would you rather be extra crispy or that?
Or original recipe. All right, that's terrible.
Who are you?
The first men called us.
Men called us children.
We were born
Wow.
alone for them.
Ooh.
Come, he waits for you.
Now this is getting into like the deep lore of this world.
I know what this is in reference to. Revenge says, Toasty! That's a Mortal Kombat reference for any of you out there.
Finish him.
Finish him.
Get over here.
Oh, favorite character.
Scorpion?
Yes. All right, I'm getting to the dialogue here because they're making their way inside the tree, blah, blah, blah. It's all pretty and crap like that. So, all right. Dialogue.
My brother, he led us to you, and now
He knew what would happen. From the moment he left, he knew, and he went anyway.
How do you know?
I've been watching you. All of you. All of your lives.
Wow.
With 1,000 eyes and one. Now you come to me at last, Brandon Stark. Though the hour is late.
I didn't want anyone to die for me.
He died so you could find what you have lost.
Your
Going
legs.
to help me walk again.
You'll never walk again.
But you will fly.
But you will fly.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. That's I think that's great character development right there. Because obviously the ones that have been helping Brandon and Hodor and stuff like that, they could be a little bit bothersome at times, if to say the least, in my opinion. But
they play a role.
They play a role.
But they play a vital role to get to Brandon where he needs to be. And Jojen knew the entire time getting Brandon to the Three-Eyed Raven was his job, no matter what, and that's all that mattered.
Yep. And that's why it's great character development, and also at the same time, it's why why you probably would think later on they had a bigger plan from Brandon Stark, but whatever. Lovett says, yeah, he flew right out the window of the first.
Wow. Well,
love it.
Well,
He's flown, dude.
I mean, yeah, flying. I think gravity might have something to say about that.
It just makes me think of that from Fern Gully, Robin Williams playing Batty when he's like, gravity works. And he falls out the window.
I never seen Fern Gully.
Oh my god, it's so good. It's one of Robin Williams' best.
It's if you've seen Fern Gully first, you don't need to see Avatar. It's basically the same story.
Yeah,
That's what I've been told.
Fern Gully's better than Avatar by like leaps and bounds.
Well,
I do not like the Avatar movies. I feel like
I've never seen them. I still haven't seen them.
Well, God bless you, because you're not missing shit. Anyway, moving on.
Oh, this is a good scene. This is a really good scene.
Yeah.
I hobbled them
I hobbled them. That's it.
What sort
Really?
of
Figure 8, like you taught me.
If you did it like I taught you, then the horses would be here.
Thieves, maybe?
It's at least 30 miles to the Eyrie from here. You're carrying the saddlebags.
Wow. Oh, never seen the Avatar. You're not missing anything. Yeah, you're not missing shit. So don't worry about that one. Trick like fuck. And it is a long way to the Erie from there.
Not really.
Well,
Because
30 miles on foot will take you probably about a day, day and a half, 2 days.
Then we find out that they're only 10 miles from the Bloody Gate, which is the entryway to the Erie.
Mm-hmm. Oh. There you go.
So, yeah, so...
Hello, Sword.
What up,
You
Shadow?
close to the Bloody Gate?
About 10 more miles.
True that, Roderick. Only 10 more miles to the Bloody Gate.
So, I was watching this. So, I was watching this when I was watching this episode. I watched the inside the episode, the little thing afterward, and Arya's kind of enamored with the sight of Brienne of Tarth. It's kind of everything she wants to be. She wants to be a knight. She wants to have the sword and the armor. So she's kind of taken by this, and they're having a good conversation here until the Hound comes out and Podrick says, "Oh crap, that's the Hound," and then it turns. Then this conversation really turns.
Turns quick.
They were having a bit of a lesbian moment, if you want my honest opinion. So
really,
I don't know. I'm just talking shit.
No.
just talking shit. 10-mile walk, about 2.5 hours approximately, because but you have to realize that the human being walks about 3.5 miles an hour. And also wearing all that armor and stuff like that, you're not going to be able to really move that fast. Bush is strong woman. Yes, that's true. Shudu says, remember, the Hound has a bite on his neck that's infected. Yes. All right.
You're Arya Stark.
I asked if you wanted something.
To your mother over bringing you home to her.
Oh, good job.
She's dead.
I know. I wish I could have been there to protect her.
You're not helping your case here, Ian.
That says vintage, Ryan. I don't know what. Have I been around on YouTube long enough to have a vintage?
Maybe.
I guess. I don't know.
But I swore a sacred vow to protect her.
Why didn't you?
Yeah, again, you're not helping your case. I swore a sacred vow to
bring Jamie Lannister.
Yeah.
Protect her. And she's dead. Good job. You swore a sacred vow to protect Renly, too. Good job. Maybe you're not very good at your job.
Oops.
I agree.
when you get fired from both of your previous jobs, but still get the third. Sorry, she's not. There's not in a normal fight, but with his neck injured, I would say she would have a chance, but not at full strength.
And hitting him hitting him in the head repeatedly with a rock.
That'll do it. Yeah, that'll help. I mean, I will say this. I know it's been a thing since I was in school. Like people are like, fair fight. You gotta have a fair fight.
Fights are not fair.
Fights are not fair. Like, I'm sorry, they're not fair. Like,
fights are not fair.
I decide to knee you in the dick. I'm gonna knee you in the dick.
Well, you have to give it that person needs to be deserved to be kneed in the dick, though.
I mean,
I'm not really a fighter unless I have to, but if I have to fight somebody, I'll knee him in the dick.
Yeah.
Because the ladies know about the fighting. That's why when it's about to go down, the
earrings come off. I like make sure because at the end of that scrap, I'm sure there's going to be a nail broken. Um,
I like that Bush is talking shit through mathematics. He says, so based on Ryan's math, human walks 3.5 miles an hour, 2.5 hours at 3.5 miles per hour is 8.75 miles. So about 10 miles in 2.5 hours.
Wow.
Hey, he wants to calculate that by all means. So she's really.
but yeah, girls fight dirty.
You're paid by the Lannisters.
I'm not paid by the Lannisters.
No.
Really?
Liar.
It's a nice sword.
There.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get it?
I killed someone.
I've been looking at Lannister gold all my life. Go on, Brienne of fucking Tarth.
Brienne of fucking Tarth.
Lannister gold.
Jaime Lannister gave me the sword.
Bang! Again,
Wow.
You're not helping yourself, Brienne.
Yeah.
Lucius, the nut shot is not very knightly of her. No, it's not. No, she's not helping her case because obviously Arya and the Hound have been missing for so long. They don't fucking know about any of this. And
and what started off as a ransom and a hostage.
See, I love it. Have a great night.
I love it.
Has actually when the Hound says, you're not the one to look after her, and then she says, oh, and that's what you're doing, huh? And the Hound is like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's a genuine thing. He is looking after her.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he could have, if he really wanted to kill her, he would have killed her a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And the irony is that he's starting to warm up to her because she's kind of like a weirdo a little bit. She's her own version of an outcast, kind of like he is.
Or she's just like so intimidating, but like you're too scared, but you also like want to do it to her, like, but you're also afraid that you might get your slit throat. I don't know. It could be wrong.
Your slit throat.
Your throat slit. Yeah.
I don't know what a slit throat is, but
your throat gets slit across.
Yeah, I know. I'm just giving you shit.
Yeah, because
ladies could do stuff now.
Big girls are intimidating. I know why. I can relate because I'm a big girl.
Look at how intimidating that is. I'll tell you what.
I don't care what you swore. I'm not going with you.
Yeah, no, I don't. Well, you can't blame her. Like, this is a legitimate argument. It's like, I don't know who the fuck you are. So
well, that and this. Okay, so yeah, the Hound's a bad guy, but I've been alive while hanging out now with him. You said you had sworn a sacred oath to protect my mom. Guess what? You failed.
She's dead.
So where am I gonna? So already the resume, the Hound's looks a lot better than yours does, Brienne.
Mm-hmm. Who says he's protecting her while teaching her some very hard life lessons? Yes, absolutely.
True story.
Absolutely.
The girl, she's not coming with you.
She is.
You're not a good listener. Valyrian steel. I always wanted some Valyrian steel.
Come with me, Arya. I'll take you to safety.
Safety?
This is a great one.
Where the fuck's that? Her Auntie Neary's dead. Her mother's dead. Her father's dead. Her brother's dead. Winterfell's a pile of rubble. There's no safety, you dumb bitch.
I have to admit, the reality check here is wow.
Just bang, 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 bang. What you got?
She got hosed and quick. No, I really like this interaction. This is a good one.
You don't know that by now. You're the wrong one to watch over her.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're doing. Watching over her.
That's what I'm doing.
Because he is. All right.
And right now they're just trying to show whose sword is bigger.
And again. Okay, so there is a point in this fight where the Hound lands some headed shots and has a ground and pound on her. Brienne is done. But she's got but that black plot armor she got there, it be thick. I'm just saying.
Never heard it put that way, but that was nicely put.
Boom! Knocked out.
Oh, yeah, that would knock the sweet mother of bejesus out of you. You getting punched
And
in
a
the
few
face,
teeth.
rolling down that fucking hill.
And
that
a few
hill
teeth.
is gonna massacre you because that looks like a volcanic style hill, in my opinion, that you would probably see somewhere in like Iceland. I don't know where this scene was filmed, but it's very rocky and volcanic.
I think it was in Scotland.
Is it? Okay. Oh, you hit like a girl. This is a long fight, so stupid pop-ups is pissing me off. Why are you?
I'm just breathing. Gosh dang.
Just kidding. I'm fucking with you.
You're not my dad. Get off my case.
You're not my dad, bro. Let's get to the end of this fucking fight. Oh my god, they fight for literally like 8 days. Take a look at the chat. Bush is laughing. He's laughing at you, woman.
What are you laughing at?
So I know that everybody's sad that Shadu is not here. So in honor of Shadu, I would just like to say we miss you, buddy. Please, join us again as soon as possible, and don't eat too many wieners.
You might choke on one.
Yeah, it's not wrong. It's wrong with you. You're a jerk.
Oh, but that's actually sound advice. If you eat too fast, you might choke.
I'm so not. We're not. No.
I have choked on drinking boba tea. I actually went to the ER for that. Me? Aw, revenge.
Just crunch another chip, damn it.
I already put them away.
Yeah, I don't have any more chip. How was the drumstick?
It was good. It was vanilla fudge.
I do like I don't usually eat a lot of sweets, but drumsticks are pretty good. All right, so good God, the fighting. But yeah, her plot armor is really thick because she literally beats the.
Damn. Just one of the guys.
It's so ridiculous when I
Now,
refer to
Ryan,
Yes.
how would you feel if you met someone like Brienne of Tarth and you just saw her just beat the ever-loving life out of the Hound? You witnessed that. What would you feel?
I would probably imagine that I was watching WWE in modern times.
Okay.
They literally have a wrestler called The Man, and she's a woman. That's probably the most fucking retarded thing I've ever heard. And she's been around for a long time. And she's like, I'm the man. And it's like, no, you're a woman.
Mm-hmm.
But that's her whole shtick. Yes, WWE has their own brand of wokeness that I'm tired of watching. Yes, revenge. Yikes. That's no fucking joke. Yeah, Dubsy, I would feel that it was bad writing because don't get me wrong. Look, she's a large woman. Look, that's fine, but she's like 6'2" or something like that. He's like 6'4", and he's a man. He's going to be much stronger than she is. It doesn't matter. I mean, size does matter. If she was fighting another woman, she'd pummel her, but.
Mm-hmm.
It's 6'4". Like, no, he's going to punch her once, and he's probably going to freaking jack up some of her teeth. R2 says, "Look, Ryan is alive. I am alive, and I am not a robot."
I am not a robot.
I am not a robot. Tim says, "That's what she said." What?
Wait,
I don't know.
there was a joke. There was a "that's what she said" joke. I didn't hear it.
I didn't get a chance to highlight this though. Revenge says, "Damn, Nomi is a bigger dick than JV."
Wait, no, I'm not. I'm the sweetest. I'm sweeter than JV.
You know, some of these people have been watching us for a while now, right?
Yes.
Context matters.
But I said I'm the sweetest. I'm not. Oh.
So the hound falls off the cliff. Why are you laughing?
That's just that the hound falls off the cliff.
Yeah, he fell off the cliff.
Continue.
Boo says M&A trans fighters routinely jack up women bigger and better trained than they are. Yes, they do. There's one there's a transgender soccer player that sent three female soccer players to the hospital in the same game. And whatever. There's no advantage there. R2 says I could knock out a WNB player that is a foot taller than me. It's science. Trust this. And we were told to trust the science, and I do. Bullshit. Pushing away the hound loses. Sorry, ladies. No, I would think Nomi would agree with you. You said size doesn't matter. Then I said that's what she said. Okay, yes, there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bush. Is rugby player. Revan says he knows, but he buried it deep down there. That could be taken a lot of different ways over the subjects that we've just talked about. All right. We are almost done, so let's kind of get back to it.
Hey, look, Jamie's back.
I am back.
We were just talking about how this is giant horse shit right here.
Yeah.
And called massive shenanigans.
Oh yeah.
How quick just misses quick time event.
Big bitch saved you.
I don't need saving.
No, not you. You're a real killer. Little water dancing.
Wow. Another Andrew Tate reference. Jesus.
Yes. How come Andrew Tate's picture is above JV on the background? It's like, what? What's with the... Did something happen with Andrew Tate? I haven't been on Twitter in probably about 2 hours because we've been streaming. Is he in jail again? I don't know. Basically, so the hounds thinks she's dying.
I'm done. I'd skin you alive for wine. Fuck water. Killed by a woman. I bet you like that. Go on. Go after her. She'll help you.
I don't need help.
Going in alone. You won't last a day out there.
I'll last longer than you.
You're not wrong, kid.
Nope.
Remember where the heart is. Fuck it. I'm ready. Go on, girl.
And he's expecting her to give him the mercy kill. But still, the hound's a name on Arya's list.
Mm-hmm. But she doesn't want to kill him that way. So her refusing
because this is worse.
Mm-hmm. And Sandor really drives the point home here.
Please.
Oh yeah. Well,
please don't.
He tries.
Please. Bled all over my horse.
He's talking about the butcher's boy, her friend.
Butcher's boy for weeks.
Your sister. Your pretty sister.
Pretty sister. I should have taken her.
I could have.
That night the black water burned. I should have fucked her bloody. At least I'd have one happy memory.
He's not phasing her.
Do I have to beg you?
I mean, this is kind of a turning point, and this is very much a turning point in Arya's story. she's numb to life and death.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Takes the money.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what he would have done.
Yep.
That's what he has done. Oh, Dempsey. Great.
Kill me.
Not today. Not today.
Kill me. Kill me.
Come on, do it. Do it now.
Do it now.
Yeah, Boosh. She knows he's trying to upset her. Yep. It's not working. And she just decides to leave him for death because that is much, much worse. And it is much more agonizingly painful. And she's like, you know what? She's like, you may have kept me alive and stuff like that and got me this far, but you don't deserve any mercy because he's not a good person.
Nope.
So we're almost there, guys. We're almost done.
Oh. Come with it, you son of a whore. Son of a whore. Is that any way to talk about whatever? What does it look like I'm doing?
Galley's waiting in the bay, bound for the free city.
Who's helping you?
Ferris. You have more friends than you thought.
So Varys actually does stick his neck out for people.
Yes, he does. It's extremely rare, but he does.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that? Knock on it twice again. Doors will open.
I suppose this is goodbye.
Farewell, little brother.
The only one who actually honestly ever gave a shit about him.
Mm-hmm.
Who actually cares?
My life. Quickly now.
And then Tyrion takes a detour because he's got some stuff to say still.
We're gonna have to keep it off the screen. Dempsey says Jamie does like his broken toys.
Right.
Zombie Main says thank y'all for the fun times. For real, I gotta go so I can check on my girl and get in recording. Much love you aliens. Remember to phone home. Hey, you got it, man. We're all a bunch of weirdos on the internet, especially the one.
Get your girlfriend a drumstick. She'll like that. An ice cream drumstick.
Well, if he's been with her long enough, I guarantee he probably knows when a girl's mad, get her food.
Yes,
What?
that is actually. Oh, I thought you were going to reference something else. My bad.
No.
You-
See, I told you. Your mind is in the gutter more than mine. I don't want to hear it.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Your mind always goes there. And that's why I have to call you out on a lot of things.
Oh, that's that's
Yeah.
what it is.
But yes, he is not wrong. Get girls food, and we will forgive you. Not instantly, but we will forgive you.
My lion. That is just and this Tyrion snaps.
Would you like to add just some slight context?
Okay, so my lion is what Shay called Tyrion. And when he hears this, he's realizing this is not meant for him. This is meant for Tywin. And just the complete hypocrisy of his father. Again, going back to when he was 16, he paid a whore to mock him. He used Shay to frame him, and now she's in his bed.
Yes, she is.
Sloot.
Have a little fight.
A little fight and a little bit of
choking. She likes it.
Well, they are in bed.
I don't think she likes that one. I'm just gonna let your imagination figure out where that.
Well,
one
yeah,
is.
and then as he's holding, and then you hear the crack. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, this is. He loved her. He really did.
Yes. And she turned out to just be a giant piece of garbage. Who, yet again, his father. Go ahead.
Well, I think there was a point where she loved him too, but the reality of the world, she did what she did to survive.
Yep. Dempsey says, no way the Dink beat her in a fight. I'm calling BS on that one. Plot armor, I guess. But this is ultimately where this is the most satisfying scene ever.
Tywin,
down the cross.
Taking a shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bubba.
Released you. Your brother, I expect, he always had a soft spot for you. We'll go and talk in my chambers.
Oh, no, we're not.
Hold on real quick. So Geek Hero Bubba says, good evening. What's up there going on? Blue says, hi, Dad. Going boom boom. Oh, that's not right.
That's gotta be right. It's just...
Yeah, I'm
Shaming your father has always given you pleasure, isn't it?
All my life, you've wanted me dead.
Yes. But you refused to die. I respect that.
I even admire it.
Admire it. You fight for what's yours. I'd never let them execute you. Is that what you fear? I'll never let Ill pain take you.
okay. I wanna actually just real quick. I call horse shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, Tywin is caught off guard, and so now he's like, okay, quick, think. Okay, I can play this. I'm going to manipulate like I always have. Only this time, Tyrion's not having it.
Oh no, he's not having it, and we got more.
Dempsey.
Saw that too. Shot through the heart. No, I'm not gonna say. And you're too late. You give love a bad name. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Boosh says, yes. There is more to say.
You're my son.
Mm-hmm.
I loved her.
Who?
Shay.
Tyrion. Put down that crossbow.
I murdered her. With my own hands.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
She was a whore.
And he's like,
and what? You'll kill your own father in the privy? No. You're my son. Now, enough of this nonsense.
I am your son, and you sentenced me to die. You knew I didn't poison Joffrey, but you sentenced me all the same. Why?
Enough. We'll go back to my chambers and speak with some dignity.
I can't go back there. She's in there.
Are you afraid of a dead whore?
Ooh! Whoa! Okay, wasn't expecting this. Wow! Oh boy!
No, you weren't. And he reloads.
Oh yeah.
You shot me.
Now, notice which one. Notice this as the way he reloads this thing. That's Joffrey's crossbow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people didn't catch. I didn't catch that the first time around. Okay. Shay is worthy for. Oh, okay. For Dad Ho over there. I didn't know that. Oh, there's no way. Geek Hero says, boom. Like I said, books. He didn't let Tywin talk. No, of course not. Sleazy says, what a shitty way to go. Tywin is so damn shocked. It's great. No, it is great. Because there's more.
I have always been your son.
And that is actually a very fitting end, an earned death for a antagonist.
Yes.
What have
you done?
Quickly. Trust me, my friend. I brought you this far.
Now, this big crate with the holes in it has Varys been keeping that crate around that had the wizard in it? Has he just kept it around this entire time?
I think so, yes. And Geek Hero, yes, the actor Charles Dance is his name, is very good. He also actually plays the Emperor in the Witcher video game, the Witcher 3 video game, and would have been a much better choice for the Emperor in the Witcher show instead of some Deutsch bag who's like 33. Like, are you kidding me? The Emperor's supposed to be like 50 in the game. Yes, Bush says, don't get me wrong, he's one of my favorite characters, but he's a monster. But yeah, no, absolutely. Yes, Charles Dance is a boss. The worst part is Kevin Lannister didn't deserve to die when Varys kills him. It kills him. It comes as I think he meant
that is definitely something in the book, because that's never shown.
Yeah, that's not never shown. No. Okay. He's climbing into the crate that the wizard was in, and I'm almost guaranteeing that was what the wizard was in.
Right. That's what I thought too.
It's so dark. I don't know if we'll get clipped for that or that little section or not. It's so funny. They're loading they're loading it onto ship,
and then we hear the bells.
Yes. I didn't pass it real quick. Okay, here we go. I think we're good. There it is.
The Varys is like, all right, get on the boat. Get on the boat. Let's go.
I'm out. Which is very wise to be out. Okay, so we got Arya. She is making her way.
And she finds a port that they're loading salt. And she's speaking to the captain. And the captain, this is a really good scene. So she hands him a coin made of iron.
Mm-hmm.
Toss a coin to your witcher.
It's a good song, by the way.
Valmagulis. Valadohidus.
Of course. You should have a copy.
Okay, so my thought is this, because we know that they're going to Bravos, so give the coin to any captain going to Bravos, and they will grant you passage. It's an iron coin, so obviously this is something that comes from the Iron Bank.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a very shiny, like almost, and with some like dark paint to it, almost black and white, which I think was foreshadowing a place we're going to see next season. These are coins that are paid by the Iron Bank to the House of Black and White.
What?
That's true. Just get. Will you stop yawning, woman?
Stop! Get off my case. Like I said.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Now she says Valadomagulis, and the captain responds with Valadohidus. Anyone know what those means?
Little clipping, which is weird. No, I don't know what that means. Go ahead, dude. I'm just going to see if I can get this to kind of resolve itself.
Enlighten us, JV.
Vala Magulis means all men must die. Valadohyrus, all men must serve.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, that pretty much ends the episode. She gets on the boat, they sail off, and she's on her way to the free city of Bravos. So, with that being said, final thoughts.
Season 4 in the books.
It's done. It is done. And I think that was I think a lot of people were shocked when Tywin met his end in the bathroom. Hell, I know when I was late to the party, and I remember watching that going, holy shit, he shot him. Because he's such a good actor, you don't want him to go, but he's such the character itself is such a douche that you're like, see ya. So, Nomi, what you got going on?
I'm filming content.
Shut up! Wow.
After over a month? No, hold on.
Yes.
There's something for that.
Yes, I'm filming content. Yeah, so you'll be seeing a video on Monday. An actual video, and I actually started working on the video.
Outstanding.
Yes. So let's see, Friday. Today's Wednesday. Friday. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. So I have nothing on Thursday, but Friday I'll be hanging out with these two goofballs above me. We'll be doing Friday Night Royal Rumble, and after the Friday Night Royal Rumble, I'm going over to Abyssal Musings with Samuel the Infamous and Larry Knight.
Yes, indeed. And nobody gives a shit about me because we already know where I'm going to be Friday night. So, JV, you know what you got to do.
This morning, I dropped my video for my review of the last voyage of the Demeter, and it should be its last voyage. That film was awful.
I tweeted that. I actually tweeted that. Like, that should be the last voyage.
Yes. Tomorrow night, you can catch me over with Roman of the Empire, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. We will be talking about the film Dark City. Ooh. I rewatched it last night. Wow, that is a good film. And then Friday, of course, I will be dropping in the morning my season finale review of The Warrior, a show that you all need to be watching on Max. It is damn good. And then I'll be back here for Friday night's Royal Rumble. Again, thank you for everyone who joined up in the chats. Thank you to Nomi. Thank you to Ryan. I mean, no one really cares about him, so I get to say goodbye by saying doodles.
Bye.